I called Matt. He was a mile away from it. So there's a lot of things that I don't know about on this that I hope you know about, and that we might just need some consulting here. So we're going to head over. Hey everybody, welcome to another Heck Yeah Adventures. On today's episode, it is going to be worth the wait, you guys. You know when you're driving down the road, you're paused for a break, and you're checking Facebook Marketplace, and something comes along that you just can't pass up? Well, today's that day. Check this out, folks. Yeah, I bought a 1973 fire truck. And not just any fire truck, a Ford 900 fire truck with I think it's a anyway, I don't know a ton about this. I bought this sight unseen from a really good friend's sister, and I knew that it was going to go quick because this was one of those deals that was going to go quick. So I got a hold of my friend and his sister, and they immediately bombarded the owner of this. And so I got it. And she said she had so many calls. So everybody wants to be a fireman like me. So come check it out. So, like I said, sight unseen. I have come here. I have looked this thing over. I just haven't had time to do anything with it until now. It's so awesome. All right, let's take a walk around here. All right, I lucked out big time. Matt's shop is only a mile from where this fire truck is parked. So I called him and asked him if he would come over and consult me, because there's a few things that I'm not positive about. The air brakes are one. I don't know how the air brakes work, because I could go to all this work and kind of fall short with the air brakes. So I'm just going to have him come over and run over with me and look at this thing. And I want to show him that I bought a fire truck. But other than that, I want to see kind of what he thinks. So we're going to go pick him up right now. I was hoping he was going to come.
Hey, I'm here.
He's here. But
what are we looking at?
Okay, so here's what we got. I saw on Facebook Marketplace a 1973 fire truck, and I thought to myself,
that's a good year for fire trucks.
What kid doesn't want a fire truck? So I called Matt. He was a mile away from it. So there's a lot of things that I don't know about on this that I hope you know about, and that we might just need some consulting here. So we're going to head over. We're here.
Yeah. This, do you know who knows a lot about these? Johnny Boy. My buddy Johnny has got, let me show you. My buddy Johnny is working on one of these right now. He's got like 3 of them. And that's his passion.
So I bet that's, okay, so that's got to be same, it's got to be the same structure, same engine,
same
everything.
Era. Yeah. I'm going to see if...
Dude, what's your first thoughts when you rolled up?
Look at this one.
Yes, same thing. Dude, did he make that?
No, he bought it that way.
All right, so
Cement mixer.
That's what I'm talking about. Who doesn't love to roll up on a old fire truck?
Oh, you got your work cut out for you, man.
What are you talking about? It's so clean.
I know, but all the things.
So
Leaking.
It's just so you know, that's me leaking. I just added some fluid to those.
Oh, I got you.
So quick, you take this, and I'm going to show you how not to decapitate yourself real quick.
Okay.
Because I almost died the first time I lifted this freaking thing. So, you pull up that one, and it's got a second one.
Are you supposed to use a buddy?
I don't know. Oh, I can tell you right now.
Oh.
You don't want to be trapped under this thing.
Oh, you'll end up on
You'll
an OSHA
die.
video is what'll happen.
Yeah. 534 big block Ford.
Man, those are Cadillac numbers.
Oh yeah. So I know nothing about these. I do know today that I came and it has 2 batteries. So this is what I was gonna.
The batteries are probably for redundancy, and it probably doesn't need 2 batteries.
Maybe, right?
Yeah, that's what it's for. It's an emergency vehicle, and they're going to have redundancy so that it'll fire up when you're on fire.
Okay.
If there's a fire, it'll fire.
Well, there's one right here that I don't even know what it is. So I figured out. I mean, it's got the 4.
Yeah, and it's got to run all the lights and the pumps and the valves. So
that's kind of I'm wondering.
What's your plan with this? Just to get it driving and.
So, dude, this is what I'm doing. So I'm actually linking up with 89 Built. Watch their channel. We are building a pizza oven. And I'm going to put a pizza oven on the back of this. I'm starting a side business called Fired Up Pizza, 3 days a week. And we're going to have a custom built pizza oven on the back of this and a smoker on the top of it.
Oh, that is cool.
But the plan is,
so somebody
take this right here, take this off, and mount the pizza oven right here, so you can just pull pizzas in and out. How freaking awesome is that?
So you're simplifying this.
Yes. It's not going to be a fire, and if I can get the lights to work, bonus.
Oh, you'll get them to work.
But as far as they definitely took off the Siren. I'm a little butthurt about that. So it's missing the carburetor. I came up here, the housing on the back.
It's the air cleaner and everything. Gone. Yeah.
But yours, dude, you just saved me $350.
Nice.
So the Spud trucks, I'm pretty sure the Spud trucks carburetor will fit right on top of this.
If not, there's an adapter that'll make it fit.
2 batteries.
Yeah.
And then the question for you is air brakes.
They're juice.
So
they're juice brakes.
But it has an air brake indicator.
It might have an air.
Like an air. Is it an e-brake, air brake?
I don't know. But that's definitely juice.
For sure.
It might have air on the back. Here. Let me look under there. Oh man, there's all kinds of stickers down here.
Sorry.
I'm just seeing juice, man.
Okay.
I don't know what the air's for.
So, well, let me show you. I mean, I might be 100% wrong, but right here is that first gauge. What is that for?
That's your vacuum gauge.
Oh, that's just vacuum.
Engine vacuum.
So it doesn't have air brakes in.
There's your handbrake right there.
Dude, you just made my freaking day.
This is gonna make the whole thing simpler. This is how your power steering works.
So this right here runs
right here.
Runs that right there. So
yeah.
Oh yes.
So all these, I would assume that all the systems are basically operational or close to. I think somebody took the carburetor off to rebuild it to get it driven, and it's sitting on somebody's shelf together or in pieces.
There's a rebuild kit on the back, and I'm guessing probably what happened was he died in the middle. I don't think they dropped this thing off from Missouri. I don't think it's ran since 2001. Dude, 38,000 miles.
At least they stuffed
They did. I'm going to put Marvel oil in it.
Yeah.
But tell me that this part isn't the coolest part of the whole thing.
Yeah. What you doing? I'm just putting out fires.
Dude, look at this.
You could sleep in there and rebuild your transmission.
Yes. So here's the other scary part is to get it functional, there's a whole pump house.
I saw that.
Yeah, so
you don't need that.
I don't need that. This is going to make you happy. Hey,
nice.
You ready to go put out a fire?
Yeah,
I've got 10 fire extinguishers. Even if the pump doesn't work, we've got some fire extinguishers.
Pump all froze up in the back. Okay, there's something in there.
So I think it was a spray rig, like a spray for weeds.
That smells.
Yeah.
It smells like weed spray right there.
But you're right. I'm pretty sure that's exactly what happened. carburetor, bad gas.
Yeah.
Took it off. And then it sat since.
This is gonna be
How about a cool pizza oven though, right?
That's what I'm talking about. It's gonna be a cool pizza.
Oh, dude, you've got to see this. You're an electronic guy. Lift, no, but lift the hood on this car. I want to show you this. This is gonna blow your ever-living mind.
Oh wow.
That's a factory 80s electric car.
That's crazy.
I didn't even think this existed. That's an old golf cart.
Yeah.
I asked them about this. They said it was already gone. So,
Oh, they got a gate. Is that a man gate? Or...
I don't know.
Yeah, there's a man gate in the Schultz.
Well, it's locked though, so it's only a one-wayer. Yeah. But, so Rowdy. So, our buddy Rowdy, he works literally right there.
He's my steel dealer, for those of you in the know.
He's a steel guy. So you've seen him on Matt's channel before. I'm going to tell him to come over and help us. But, so long story short, what are you thinking?
I think it's a lot of work, but I think it's solid. I think it is absolutely solid. I bet you a couple hours checking the tank and getting it all fleshed out, I think you'll have this thing running.
That's what's going to happen. He's actually going to be gone next week. So I don't know if I can steal enough of his time to actually get him to help me. But I am going to drive this over to his shop. I'm going to drive it over.
This is the Siren.
It has a siren?
Yeah.
Wait a second.
Look at that spins.
Oh my gosh, dude.
That's how you know the pizza's done.
I'm going to get pulled over.
Yeah.
So is that run off of air?
No, well, I think it's an electric motor.
No wonder there's two batteries.
That's the back of it right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really a big old one of those. We were like, where does this wire go? It goes to
That's
that.
That's that big one.
Yeah, that's like a starter motor with a big old magnesium impeller on it, and it's just throwing air through all them whistles.
Dude, this is I just got 10 times more excited about this project because I was so stoked to have it throw on the Siren, and I knew it wasn't on there, but now we got lights and a Siren. I'm getting pulled over, guaranteed. Guaranteed.
Oh, this is cool.
Well,
you don't want to just simplify this, like get rid of everything you don't need, so you're not, when you're troubleshooting problems, you're not troubleshooting systems you're not even using.
It's pretty simple already. Like,
Yeah.
this is to have the, yeah.
Well,
I didn't realize it breaks.
I'm just saying, like, you don't need this switch to work.
Yes.
I don't think. It says CLLPS.
So there's a bunch of switches that I don't know what is.
Yeah. So I'd say simplify it, get the basic thing running, and then modify it into what you need.
All right. So I'm really excited about this, but it looks like this thing's froze up.
Look at that. That's going to work.
It's free.
That's completely rebuildable. If it even needs to be rebuilt.
I'm probably not going to rebuild it. It is one of those.
Yeah.
Oh, yes. And then the lights on top. It's got two spotlights. I would have paid the money that I paid for this thing just for the light bar and the spotlights. But now, I'd have paid double for that.
Oh, that's awesome.
All right, so consulting fee paid.
Right here.
And yeah, it's going to make a good time. All right, so that 15 minutes of, hey, Matt, come and look at this fire truck ended up being more than 15 minutes. But he's got me on the right track. I'm going to get it running. I'm going to have Sean and Shane hopefully come help me. And then we're going to drive this thing over to Matt's and see what he thinks about
I
it.
can't wait to see it.
Okay. Thanks, you guys. All right, folks, so the saga continues. I had to go do a couple things at my cabin. So I ran over here. I'm going to drop by Sean's house and ask and tell him basically that I volunteered him and his dad Shane to come help me revive an old fire truck. We'll see if he says yes, and yeah, it's gonna be exciting. All right, so this is what you want to see in a small town rolling up. You got two kids riding their their lawnmowers around. Oh, this is awesome. And derbying them. Yes, yes you do. Dude, I just told the camera, I'm like, you know it's a good day when you got two kids out derbying lawnmowers.
I got 5 of gas every other day.
Woo!
Hey,
I volunteered you for something.
if you would. What did you get us into?
Okay, so I met with Matt today. I told you about the fire truck.
Oh, yeah.
Dude, it's going down.
Is it really?
It's going down.
Really?
So,
Have them shut those off?
no, it's fine. We can hear. Dude, that's what makes it even better.
It's good, but as long as you can hear.
I can hear.
Okay.
So, how about next Wednesday? Think we can get the old man involved?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know if we can get him. So, by the way, this right here, you've seen him a ton of times. He is Sean's older brother, Anthony, and he works on side-by-sides. Actually, anything small engine. He just fixed my side-by-side and four-wheeler. So I'm going to put a link. Oh, yeah, and the Defender. So all
I've done 3 for you.
he did 2 engines and a four-wheeler. So in the last month, he has hooked me up. So I'm going to put a link.
Lot of his money.
Yes, you have. And a lot of my brothers, too. But I'll put a link right here. You guys can check out. If you ever need anything, you're in Southern Utah, use this guy. He's awesome. All right, you guys remember Matt's Spud truck and the excursion that he took to go get that? Well, this is the engine that I was talking about. He kindly gave me this because they weren't using it anymore. It's a Chevy big block. What it's going to do is save this fire truck build. This is the Holley carburetor, and it's going to work perfect. It's even got the side outlet for the gas. So this thing is going to work perfect for that build. Thanks again, Matt. Hey folks, the long and awaited day is here. Today, we are going to get this 1973 fire truck running and driving. That's the goal. And possibly even drive it back to the cabin, which is about 85 miles away. I've got some help coming. They should be here any minute. And the boys from 89 Built have come through, and I've got a really good shot at getting this thing running. So we'll wait till they get here, and I'll introduce them to the fire truck. Hey, I'll tell you what, we got a shot now.
Yeah?
We got a shot. I was telling these guys, if you show up today, this thing's gonna drive out of here.
That'd be awesome.
So here we go.
Pretty
Let me introduce you to my new baby. All right, so I've told these guys a little bit. One thing with Sean, I was calling him last week bragging, like, you won't believe what I got. I got the sweetest thing in this world. I got a fire truck, and Sean replies back, I just got 2.
I didn't mean to crush your
I'm
dreams.
like,
I really didn't.
how many times can you say that to anybody? And then he shows me pictures, and they, coming up in their videos, they're doing some revivals on a couple of these. One of them has a cracked block.
Frozen, cracked block. The other one's got a 3208 Cat with an Allison.
So we won't surprise everybody, but there's a little teaser in the coming up videos. But yeah, what do you think?
It's awesome.
This is
gonna be so cool. How long's it been sitting here? You know?
I know nothing about this thing. So I know that they bought it from Warrensburg Fire Department in, I think, in Missouri. Okay. You can kind of actually see it a little bit.
Right.
It has keys and a title. That's something I normally don't have on a project.
84? Is that the
It's
year?
a 73.
Oh, that's not
So it's a 73. I know that the old guy that bought this was a collector, We don't call them hoarders, because I'm part of that deal. But he was a collector of fine items, and he bought this directly from Warrensburg, brought it to Hurricane, and then literally it has sat here. The last known was 2005, I think. So 20 years. So it sat. I think it was hauled here and dropped off. I don't think it was driven from Missouri. So
39,000 miles.
Dude, it's gonna run.
Holy smokes,
so,
man.
I'll show you guys how to lift this lid up.
Yeah, I'm interested.
It is awesome. Here,
let's see it.
I had to grease this. In fact, I had to have a guy show me how to do this. But this handle goes down and up, and then there's two safety hitches here. One of them goes up a little bit, and then just like.
And then it's heavy, isn't it?
Woo! I could see back in the day of men of men's that if there was somebody not smart, that they died in this. There is no question. But welcome to a 534 Ford Big Block. One thing that we were just talking about, I'm wondering. I was always wondering why they needed a double lock to lift the hood up instead of a double lock smashing somebody. But it's probably because they don't want you staring down at the road.
When you're driving, you hit the brakes.
Could you imagine coming off Hurricane Hill and you hit the brakes and the cab goes forward?
I can't
And you're like
actually
clear the stop sign.
You're like this right here going, yeah, we're far forward now.
Should we test that out?
And if you had your fire gear on, your hood would fall down over your face.
I don't think that would be a great idea.
Holy crap.
All right, so these bigger trucks, that's why I got Sean and Shane, because they know everything there is to know about a bigger truck. Double batteries, things like that. The good thing about it is at least it's manual operating systems. There's no air.
Yeah.
And that's one thing that Matt hooked us up with. But yeah, I mean, take a look around this thing. Like, you got to open. I tried. Holy cow!
What size is that spot?
I mean, that thing would pack.
Holy smokes.
Okay, I mean, that's
a 4-inch spider.
That's absolutely leg to leg a 3 to 4 incher. That's not even a daddy long leg.
That might not eat you, but it'll scare you to death. Whoa.
It's called brown recluse. However, they have these things wired.
That one is a hot, and that one's a hot.
So you got two hots that are right next to each other.
As long as it's a 12-volt system, you don't have to hook it in series parallel. Made in Canada, 12-volt. Okay.
So it's a 12-volt
12-volt
system. All right, before we crank on this, I will double check that it's in neutral, since we're gonna all
Please
be
do
right
that.
in the wheel well.
I put it neutral when I come up in there.
Well, that's what so I had it neutral and then I
double
chalked
check.
it, but yeah, we'll double check.
And I'm thinking,
When you're sitting by tires and you're working on stuff, you want to make sure that's in neutral. You get spark?
spark.
We'll see if that Facebook Marketplace battery is any good. When you pay $30 for a battery on Facebook Marketplace. All right, we're gonna check. This is. All right, well, I think that big wire. Oh, it is hooked. Oh, we got spotlight. Spotlight works. Signal light works. And we know that, yep, that other signal works.
The beacon light is on in here.
It is on.
Okay, flashers.
We'll figure that out. Well,
There should be some lights on.
nothing's on.
The lights are on the switches.
But it is missing a light on.
What is that?
We got some lightage though.
You want an old phone?
Are you serious?
Someone's old
What the heck?
Moto. I don't know what.
That is
Vintage.
crazy. Well, we're gonna see if we can get that thing working. Obviously,
Okay, all the lights are off.
Yes! Success. Success right there. Oh, that's cool. Moment of truth on the carburetor. All right, let's see. Oh my heck,
Is it gonna fit?
that breather is right in the way. I mean,
Nuh-uh.
like literally there's no way that can go down.
Oh.
Dadgummit.
Sure there is.
That's coming out of the intake. Luckily I brought a
base plate.
I brought a base plate just in case.
Okay.
Well, dang it. I thought it would just snap. All right, so here's our conundrum we're running into. So this is made for an Edelbrock carburetor, and it's made to adapt with these Allens. Well, these old big blocks, apparently, they don't need them. So what we're gonna have to do is get
Longer studs.
3/4 longer studs, and then it'll work.
Yep.
So that one's
Maybe-
closed just
maybe
because
even
that's
just
not
some
all the way in.
bolts.
Probably.
As long as we can get them down in.
Oh yeah, you know what? I have bolts,
We
but
could just put bolts in it.
I don't know if we have long enough bolts, but I have some bolts. So yeah, we'll figure that out. We have determined that the battery's hooked up. We are gonna try to just, you know what? Let's just try this.
Let's try that thing.
Got to put it in right though, apparently. It was in. That's an electric fuel pump. Now let's see if it spits out any nasty. That may be one of the smartest things we do because we don't want gas on a what might be backfiring situation. There you go. Good or bad.
Pump it on the exhaust.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be perfect. Let's pump it to somewhere it's definitely going to backfire.
We could put a hose on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. We're going to try it. You ready?
Yes, do it.
Oh!
It's gonna run.
Oh my gosh. It is tight though. Woo, it's tight.
A little more.
Oh, there's our
Look at
gas.
that. Look at that.
Okay, so we got gas.
That is not gas.
No.
That used to be gas.
Yeah, that was.
Syrup.
That's
That was
almost a
thick.
dinosaur again.
All right, so I'm going to turn the key back on. Oh, it's going to run. Oh, that's bad. That is so bad. All right. I don't know what do we do? Use this bucket to.
Probably.
Well, I had one in my truck and I threw it out.
I have this bucket right here. We
You
can
have
use.
a hose we can put on that?
I do.
Let's put a hose
Yep.
on it. We'll just.
All right, so we got enough gas in this thing. I put 5 in it, and I've got
So-
5 right here.
So if you grab that hose and give it a big suck while I turn the key on, let's get the gas there, right?
You could, I could smell it from here that's not gas. All right, let's
That's
turn this key.
turpentine.
But we know the fuel pump's working-ish. Oh, that's bad. All right, so Sean and I, Shane's back at the fire truck. He is draining all the old fuel out. It's pretty bad, but it's actually clearing up, so that's good news. And we're gonna run to the parts store and grab 10 gallons of gas. So we're gonna try it.
And then we're good to go.
We're good. I mean,
she
it cranks. We don't know if it has spark yet, so that's one thing not determined. But we might have to hook it up to the Dodge to be able to get a little more amperage out of those batteries because it was really slow coming out. So
But at worst, all we need is a coil.
that's all it is. Yep. We've got gas, the good kind, and we've got bolts for the carburetor.
So the good thing is, we got 2.5 gallons and then quit pumping it. So that means the truck's kind of sitting on a hill.
Both of those are full.
One's completely full and the other one's 3/4.
So it just started trickling.
It just run out.
Gotcha.
Perfect.
Well, that's great. Start working on carburetor.
Did you get the bolts?
Got the bolts right there, and then
Oh, right there.
I should have
Only the best.
one already.
Right there.
Yeah.
That was the cheapest anyways. The best is the cheapest, right?
It is the best and the cheapest is all the same. All right, so right now is the moment of truth. Carburetor's bolted down. We've got 10 gas. We've got the ATF in the tank. We actually even added some mystery oil in there. I mean,
Fire in the hole.
let's do it. I'll let you bottle feed.
You want me to crank it?
Yeah, let's go for it. I can crank it. Let's
Fill it up.
tell me when.
Go for it.
Ooh,
Need some jumpers.
yep. Dang
Run
it.
that battery down.
I'm a little nervous about these. These tires, they look a little bubbled.
They are really dry rotted.
And they are super dry rotted. So they're not gonna get 100 pounds, they'll get 40. Look at that. I really don't think this is gonna make it home. Maybe if we do it early in the morning when it's really cold and go slow, just nurse it along. But these tires, those are about the only reason I see this not making it home.
All right, so you gotta love the YouTube community. Went into Napa. Old gentleman had a Fab Rats hat on. I just told him, nice hat. And he's like, I've been watching Paul from the very first time he was wrenching. In fact, he rebuilt a transfer case for me. And I told him, I said, we're working on an old fire truck. And he's like, well, I'd like to come and meet Sean and Shane if I could. And I said, follow me. So we're headed up there. All right. I got to tell you, we went down to Napa and I found a fan that wanted to talk to you guys.
And we weren't there.
No, he's here.
Really?
He's like, I want to come meet those guys right now.
That's cool.
So older felder wanted to come meet the 89 built boys. So she's holding air.
Look at that.
Yes.
65 pounds.
Dude, I was worried about that.
We're pumping the inside one up right now.
Here he is. What was your name?
Emo.
Emo. Well, you're going to be on Heck Yeah Adventures.
So that's cool. I watched all of yours from the beginning.
I love this. Awesome community. All right, so pulled it out. It's pretty fouled.
It's black.
I mean, it's pretty black. So get you guys in there. I didn't have spark plug, so we're gonna clean it. I got some brushes to clean it. So what was the problem?
I'll show you.
All right, let me get it. I'm gonna come over there. Oh, yeah. Did you have some down?
Don't stand by. Don't stand, because I just barely bumped it.
Okay. Oh! Well, and that was definitely me putting it down the main, so there wasn't a stuck valve.
No, it was just full of oil.
Okay, so that solves that. So it'll turn good now. I'm gonna have to go. I'm gonna have to go clean off the trailer right now. All right, we're going. Fire in the hole.
Yeah.
That sounds way better. Oh!
All righty. Go for it.
Oh, here we go. Oh. Yes. She's running.
It's trying.
Hey,
It's trying.
we'll count it. Do we want to put some of that that fluid? Yeah, let's put that right down the vent and get some good gas in there. That's got that good Vice Grip Garage.
Okay.
All right, and he says put it right down the yap.
Right down the yap.
All right, here we go. Fire in the hole. There you go.
crane on it. I can't even hold that.
Well,
It's cranking slower.
that's what I'm wondering.
Dodge.
Let me start the Dodge. Just spray some more.
All right, fire in the hole. You want to throttle a little? Open her up?
Another set of jump.
I guess that choke is, yeah, there you go.
That's the choke. I bought that.
Right?
Yep. Yeah, that's a good one. Ready?
Go for it.
Yes, sir. She's alive. Oh. Oh. Look at the back. Holy cow. Look what it's doing out here. Oh my gosh.
Popping back through.
We got a valve stuck.
Wow.
That was intense.
We got a valve stuck.
Fire in the hole one more time. Let's see if this choo-choo train can. Oh, we got another vapor lock. Yes, sir.
Locked again.
Yep, we're vapor hydrolocked. So we got another cylinder that's got full.
It was this one last time.
But you know what? We could be. That key was still on. We could have been spitting gas.
Measured the flows.
Yep, we could be spitting gas right into the cylinder. So I think we're flooded.
So let's pull them back
Let's
out.
pull 'em
Leave
out.
the key off next time.
Yep. Because I don't know if we're spitting gas down there, but we know we know where we got a cylinder full somewhere. All right, so we're gonna take spark plugs out again. They've got clean gas. Well, they got gas on them probably.
Cleaner gas.
Yeah.
We'll go with that.
It was my fault because I left.
Coolant.
Yeah, we got coolant.
Okay.
I left the key on, which I didn't realize that we're probably pumping gas right into there. And there could be, I mean, it could be freaking just spitting down. So, all right, we'll do that. All right, let's try it.
It's that hole.
That
Keep
hole?
cranking it, yeah.
Tap that carburetor. Let's see if we can do the old rebuild. There's a possibility that that float might be stuck. Is it spewing in there?
Yep,
Yeah.
that one. Yeah, that one's just running. Both sides.
Is it still? So we've got a
It's
stuck.
just running fuel.
Yeah, well, that's what I was wondering. So we flooded her, and it's probably got that valve stuck. So we know we need to unstick this float.
So we take that back off and work on it.
So you think you got it? It had sand in it, right?
It wouldn't shut off before. It was just blowing.
Yeah.
Coming out.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Same exact. Look at that.
Same scenario.
There you go. That's what you have when you sit in a desert, not covered. And this one's the baffle, isn't it? That side.
Yeah.
This one is.
Yep.
Cool.
That's bad.
That is.
It's the same color as the soil down here.
That's
Hold that up.
That's horrible. That's turning from black to.
yeah.
Keep going.
Okay.
Right here.
Need to open the secondary.
Okay, we're gonna blow out these cylinders. Good. Okay. All right. So it should fire off. We've got spark plugs back in. You ready, Sean?
If it doesn't crank fast, we'll start the Dodge. But
'Kay.
go ahead.
Holy cow. It didn't even. Not even backfiring now. Wow. Oh, never. Okay. Oh, she's running. Woo! What do you think?
Oh boy.
Well, ATF and Marva Mystery Oil.
They smoke.
It'll do that.
It's gonna help
Lubing it up.
Yep. All right, I'd say success with a button on it. And what do you think, boys?
Air filter.
I think we need to drive it. Air filter?
We don't want it backfired with the cab shut.
For sure. I'd say let's get it up to temp.
See if it'll clean up.
Yep. All right, so it's way clearer. We've been running it for about 10 or 15 minutes. Still spits and sputters when we crank the RPMs, but it's smoking way less and sounding a lot better. She's coming around, folks. She's coming around. So suspicion is that right there may have a fouled plug. This is the one that's been spitting all the gas and mystery oil out of, so it's maybe have a stuck valve. We'll check this spark plug.
I can get on it.
I mean, I haven't had an engine where it's been so nice to take spark plugs in and out of, though, ever.
Right? Not complaining about
That
that.
one's still oily.
Yep, she's a little wet still. That's the only
That's the one that's missing.
Yep. So we know this one probably has an issue. All right, so we just got to O'Reilly. We're gonna see if they've got sparkulators.
They may have.
Yeah. All right, so we're here at O'Reilly's. We're gonna see if they have the spark plug. So here's the question. It's a 1973 Ford 900.
You're on the spot. No pressure.
Ford 900 fire truck. But it's a
The
five.
plug number would be.
Yeah, I'll just give her the plug number. So it's a
6. Yeah, that's what we.
okay. They got them. So we're gonna get 8. O'Reilly's came through for us. Trinity, she's got her back. We just put her right on the spot too.
Just impressed we didn't throw a belt.
I know. The belts actually don't look too bad.
Don't.
So we went to O'Reilly's, and as we were walking out, Sean said, check those spark plugs, and they're definitely wrong.
We probably want to check the gap on that. We may have to re-gap those plugs.
Okay. That looks way better though, doesn't it?
Yeah. See, it should almost be open right there. And it's not.
Hands out.
Yep. Cam. 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 Right there. They are barely open.
So if I had spark, I had a little small spark. Yeah.
Well, I can hold it with a knife, but I got to tighten it with a screwdriver. Key's on. Turn the key off.
Yeah, that's a bad. You want me to leave that key on?
I did hear it.
I'm telling you. So the reason I'm so freaked out about giving somebody the heads up, I'm going to show Papa Dar's video right now. I thought I tore his finger off. He told me to try it. He was holding right where the belt was. and it ran his whole finger over and took the belt off with his finger. I mean, I've done some sketchy stuff. This is right there. Okay? What'd you do?
I had my finger on there.
Oh, that's so gross. Oh, I thought it took his finger off, but he's good to go now. I checked. It's been about 6 months, but it's... All right, so we're to the point where we're going to start this. It's got a better gap. Fire in the hole.
Pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, it sounds pretty dang good. Now, will it pop? That's the question. Way better. No poppy.
It's like it's idling a little high now, doesn't it?
It does feel like it's idling higher.
I think the valve's getting adjusted.
Okay, so here's the moment of truth. I've been not wanting to push this brake. Yeah, there's nothing. I mean, nothing.
You put fluid in it.
I did. I put fluid in it. It's been a couple weeks. That's what I was afraid of right here.
How's the clutch feel?
Clutch feels good.
It's good.
I'm actually... Clutch is good.
Clutch is good.
I'm gonna...
Let it out, see what it
Yeah, watch yourself. She's gonna run.
wants to move.
She's gonna run. Let's try. Yeah, it's gonna run.
It's gonna go.
I want brakes though. I feel real good about having
Where do
brakes.
you feel it? Front?
So right up here.
More than half of that.
Well, I mean, that's like half a quart. I mean, and I filled it all the way. That thing was full.
And now
You
it's
saw 'em.
empty.
So push on it a little bit and see if it'll. Oh yeah. It's full.
It's full.
Yeah.
So we need to crack a bleeder.
Yep.
So maybe if we tip it up, it's gonna leak unless that rubber will hold
The
it.
rubber should hold it.
It's on.
You got no pedal right there though, right?
Teeny bit. It's just.
Yeah, we need to bleed them.
I gotta fill the cab though.
Yep. We'll lift this cab back up and then yeah, we're gonna need brakes before I dare go. Dude, I'm telling you, I'm all worked up now.
Yeah, we're gonna have to bleed it.
Yep. We couldn't have gone too far without bleeding that. So that's your bleeder right there.
Socketo.
Yeah.
That is a 7, but let's give us a socket.
Did you see this rat's nest over here that I pulled out? All this ball of fur is what was around the carburetor housing.
Delicious.
Yeah.
Blow on that, Ben.
Here, I got some carb cleaner. We can do that.
Do ya?
So it'll get it in your eye.
Let's do that.
We got pedal now.
How much pedal?
1/4 inch.
Right at the end. Let me see if the back.
Give it 3.
You give it 2 pumps and you got pretty good pedal.
Gotcha.
First pump, it's just a teeny bit.
Should we put some more fluid in it?
So you dump a lot out.
I mean, there wasn't a ton, right? That's pretty awesome under here.
Nasty looking, but it's fluid. It's like rust.
This thing is clean underneath this old girl.
Okay.
Oh, here's your other, here's where all these other electric lines go to. This pump in the back. Like Look at Sean cleaning the interior.
Look at that, man. Guys,
I think she's ready for a test run.
Let's do it. Prom night.
Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm gonna roll that window down just in case I need to bail out of here. Oh yeah, that's a little goat head in the bum.
Another one.
Oh, is that in your bum?
It's right there, Sean. Lean up. Ready or not?
Dude, I kid you not. I don't know if there is a feeling that a grown adult can have better than driving his own fire truck for the first time. Dadgum, this is gonna be awesome. All right, Sean, you ready? First. We've got a spot in the road right now where it is a definite. What's that noise?
Belt squill.
Yeah, that's a belt. It stopped. So we've got a spot coming up right here that I got to pay attention to.
It's steep, right on a blind spot.
Yeah, there's no seeing into traffic, and the idea is we don't have our lights. Oh, we're going.
We're clear.
Yeah.
Dude, good.
We got second. We got third.
Oh, baby.
Okay. Figure out why it's so gutless. Because there's
no power.
There's no power. You firemen out there are probably going, yep, that's the way it was from the factory.
I swear the heater's on though.
Woo. That might be.
I don't know if that's.
I hope they know.
Hey.
Oh yeah.
We're coming through. Hey, power steering works.
Make one more lap. Yeah, just cuz.
Oh, that's freaking awesome.
She thinks we're crazy.
Yeah, we're idiots. Oh, I don't care what anybody says. Everybody needs a fire truck. These brakes are awesome. Dude, hey,
good
hit
job,
this.
man. Good job.
Success.
That's epic.
Oh my gosh.
That's good stuff.
But it is leaking like a sieve out of the clutch master. Oh, that's because it's off. Anyway, success.
Money.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so I gotta tell you, that may have been one of the funnest things. I just drove my own fire truck 2 blocks, and I had people stopping at the roundabout for me.
They were giving you the right of way.
They weren't.
All right, so we're gonna end my video right here, and we're gonna call this a full success. I want to thank 89 Built, Shane and Sean for coming down, spending their day, helping me. Like, this is like childhood dream, you guys. And so we're gonna end my video right here, but on the next video, you guys are gonna want to tune in to 89 Built, because we're gonna go to Matt's. We're gonna get the lights working, the siren working, and we're gonna drive this beast home. In the meantime, I'm gonna give you a little snippet of the pizza oven right here. How awesome is that? Thank you so much for watching. We'll see you on the next one.